I don't remember if I've seen Flashdance or not. That's like the only other Adrian Lyne, or is it Adrian Lyne?
I don't know if it's Lyne or Lynn.
Or probably going to say both during the episode, but I think that's the only other one that I might have seen. I don't remember if I have. Because that, Footloose, and Dirty Dancing all kind of run together in my head.
Shame on you. You should separate those. But,
I mean...
Well, fun fact of the day, one time when I was at one of the queer parties here, one of the smaller ones.
Are you telling me that Miami has a very active gay community?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, it absolutely does. It's like one of the things I missed the most about Miami when I was in New York, actually. Which, like, I know New York has its own scene, but, like...
I was going to say, I feel like that's, like, a thing.
No, I know, but, like, I love mine.
That's fair.
That's fair. I hate saying, like, it's home. You know, I'm not going to pull, like, a fucking The Wiz right now, but, like, when I think of home, I think
The
of
Wiz.
a place where there's love. Okay, I'm going to stop. Anyway.
Who directed The Wiz?
Who do you think Do you not know? Or, like...
like, offhand, I can't recall.
Oh, it's Sidney Lumet.
Oh.
Lumet.
Hey, Sidney Lumet.
Yeah. So at this queer party I was at, I asked my friend, because he DJs solely on vinyl, and he had the Flashdance one, and I asked him to put on Maniac, and I did the full dance, and I had a friend of mine literally throw a cup of water onto me before I, like, threw myself on the ground and did, like, not like a flip, but, like, I, like, rolled over and flipped.
Like a Sally George Rictus convulsion from Venom.
Basically that. Throwback to Venom again.
Yep.
Love it. But
hey, that's what happens when we record 4 episodes in one day.
Yeah. But yeah, that is my exciting Adrian Lyne tale.
That's your cold open story.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this movie is gonna have a lot of me in it. I mean, this podcast is gonna have a lot of, like, me and my feelings in it.
I don't feel super strongly about anything in this movie, so I think this might be a Juan episode.
Okay, that's fine. We all have our episodes.
I guess so. Welcome to episode 35 of Stuck in the Middle with You, a podcast where two guys take a look at a critically divisive film and see on what side of the consensus they fall on. My name is Derek Gade, and my friend, collaborator, and co-host, broadcasting, not live, but you get what I mean, from Miami, Florida, the one and only Juan Barkeen. Say hi, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
All right. So now that that's out of the way.
So proud of you. You nailed it.
Oh, man. This is our 4th episode that we're recording today, and I'm starting to feel the effects of it.
Yeah, a little bit. But this is the episode I've been most excited for because...
Oh, yeah.
It turned out, it's like, this is an Adrian Lyne movie that I had never seen before, and This is straight up, like... So much of this movie was, like, made for me.
This is catnip for JB, but I
so
was
much.
less charmed by it.
Wow.
So what movie is this that we're talking about, Juan?
It is Unfaithful.
Yes, from 2002, and as Juan said just now, directed by Adrian Lyne. Or it could be Lynn, we're not sure.
Yeah, we'll figure it out eventually.
Shout out to Adrian,
Huh?
Rick is Slim Shady, but whatever.
What? So, what is this movie about?
What is this movie about, Juan? What is this fucking movie about? But, yeah, I mean,
what is this fucking movie about?
Yeah, there's some sexy sex in this movie.
There really is, though. But, okay, so... This movie was billed to me as, like, an erotic thriller, which it is absolutely not.
Yeah, so I was expecting this to be a erotic thriller too, and it was moderately erotic and not very thrilling.
Well, it's because it's not a thriller; it's a marital drama.
It's kind of a marital drama, yeah.
It's like 100% a marital drama with flourishes of erotic thrillers, and it's more about, like, the disillusion of a marriage through the, like, lens of mostly the woman and also partially the man, which I think, like, a shift in that perspective is really well done in this movie, but we'll discuss it in a second.
Yeah, the first half of this movie is Diane Lane, and the second half of this movie is Richard Gere.
Yeah, and they're both so good. But
like sort of a vague split. And
yeah.
The bridging agent is one Olivier Martinez,
who is, like, arguably the weakest link in this movie, but
I
will
by
get into,
a mile.
Yeah, but I will get into his appeal in a moment.
I mean, I don't see the appeal of someone wearing fucking flared jeans, but okay.
It's so well, it was the early 2000s, Derek.
I know it was the early 2000s, but fashion is timeless, my friend.
I know, whatever. Anyway, so this movie is about a wife whose 11-year marriage is kind of just like very stale, and she like literally runs into a like book collector in the middle of the street.
Yeah, in the middle of a crazy windstorm.
Oh my god, we'll get into the windstorm in a second. I want to talk about all of this because this movie has so many fun. Like, I love the visuals of this movie, but we'll discuss that in a second.
Okay.
She basically falls into a really, really consuming affair, and like her husband eventually starts getting suspicious of her actions, and figures shit out, and shit goes down.
Yeah, you see the poster and the title, you know exactly what the fuck is happening in this movie.
Yeah, it's like, there's gonna be an affair. She's committing the affair. And that's about it. It's like, the poster is literally...
It's so...
No, it's not.
Middle of the road.
No, it's not.
It's so
oh my
boring.
God,
what the fuck?
So annoyed with you right now. So, the film literally... Oh my God. Okay, the movie establishes midlife frustration so well from, like, literally the first scenes. It's like... the most neutered, cold, physically, like, just everything about it feels like, oh my God, these two people are just, they're existing, but like not with any kind of love. It's just these two people who have reached this point in their lives where, like, does this marriage even really matter anymore? And it's not spoken.
It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a quiet domesticity. And I don't think they don't love each other. I don't think that's the idea.
No, I don't think they don't love each. I think they definitely love each other. It's like, it's weird. It's like, you know, after the love is gone, but like it's still sort of there. But yes, like, I mean, quiet domesticity is exactly what the word is. But then you have the literalization of like this woman being battered by this numbing life experience with her husband and child by the wind. And it's like, it's this intense windstorm that quite literally is only stopped by running into something that
Olivia Martinez.
Yeah.
It's so silly though.
It is, but like, it's melodrama. It's like, that's that. Like, that's absolutely like that's good melodrama. It's a meet cute. It's what you would expect from a romantic comedy, except it's not. It's a romantic drama that's like...
This movie doesn't strike me as like all that melodramatic.
Because it's quiet melodrama. It's really
it's not melodrama.
No, it I don't know how to explain it. I think there's like different levels of melodrama.
I don't want to put you on blast because it's unfair and I'm taking shit out of context, but you told me, you wrote in the Slack that this was like a grounded, muted Douglas Sirk film. And I was like, okay, so it's a Douglas Sirk film without all the shit that makes Douglas Sirk films good.
I hate you so much.
Let's take away the color palette. Let's take away the sort of the heightened emotions. Let's take away the sort of the grand societal expectations are still kind of there, but they're not foregrounded like they are in Douglas Sirk movies.
If you look at okay, fine, I hate you. It's like
Godin comes out with a big fucking haymaker. Right.
Well, it's like I specifically said I was very hesitant to use that word.
Also, it was like 5 a.m. because you're a madman.
Yeah,
and you were watching this at like
5:30 in the fucking morning, and I was watching it
at like the arse end of the night, just before the rooster starts to crow, just before the sun comes up.
So, like, what I really find interesting about this is how grounded in realism it is compared to like Claude Chabrol's film, which is what this is a remake of. Yes. Apparently, I really got off on taking remakes.
The Unfaithful remake of the 1969 French film The Unfaithful Wife, or for us francophones, La Femme Infidèle.
Yeah, and it's like I hate, like, I wish I could make like a chart of like melodrama of like the most exaggerated melodrama to the most minimalist melodrama.
Just plot it out on like Cartesian coordinates.
I want to like do like a full thing, and then I want to fit like what films are
like naturalism versus heightened on one axis.
It's like, this is pure naturalism, like not pure naturalism, but like
I think this is just. I think you're just trying to plot out romantic dramas there, though.
Well,
that's
yeah,
the thing.
Fair, absolutely fair. But anyway, I really fucking
because melodrama is not a genre; it's like a style.
Yes,
right?
It is fair. But yeah.
want to like
it's the style, it's the content.
There's a nice metonymy in this film. There's a great image that I think Field captures the style and the tone and the kind of level this movie is operating on. And there's like a nice it's actually a nice contrast to the whole Douglas Sirk thing. It's like, you know how in All That Heaven Allows there's like the classic shot of Jane Wyman and they wheel in the TV into the living room?
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about, oh, this TV's gonna keep you company and shit. It's gonna be fucking rad. And then you just see her reflected in the closed TV.
Oh,
and it's like
so
this,
good.
And it's like this perfect encapsulation of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Unfaithful has one of these, and it's a crossfade where you have on the one side you've got basically it's Diane Lane on the poster with like an unzipped dress and sort of like over Olivier Martinez's thighs.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like sleepy, like all post-coital and glowing and sleepy and whatnot.
Yeah.
And superimposed onto that is Per Eric Sullivan on Richard Gere's shoulders playing with a super soaker. And it's like, that is not subtle at all.
But like, does it have to be subtle?
It doesn't have to be subtle. Not every movie calls for subtlety. I just think it's kind of a weird move.
Okay,
like
I mean,
think
fair.
I kind of wanted this to be more erotic-y and thrillery. I wanted this to be kind of pervier and weirder.
No, okay. I mean, I get why you wanted it to be that, but like, I don't know. I really think this movie is so good at using silence and touch and like being able to communicate without dialogue necessarily, right. And like. One of my favorite things about this movie is something that I like about a lot of like queer films and a lot of films about like female awakening. Actually, I think they both go kind of hand in hand. It's very much like there's so much internal conflict in literally everything that Diane Lane does. You know, like she'll pick up the phone to call this man and it's like you can see every single emotion running through her face of like, it's not spoken, it is shown through her gestures, through her movements, through how like Lyne just places the camera on her, and just her first, you know, like every time they're like having a sex scene, it's like Lyne loves this kind of like, it's a very wet kind of sexuality.
It's very like, it's very gauzy. It's very
it's like, it's, I hate saying like it's made kind of for like a female gaze, but like this movie's really, it's made for women. It's not like focused on like her body, and it's very much like I was having a discussion about Bound the other day when I was introducing the movie, and it was like that's a really, really wet film, and it's like that's like it's all about the touches, the looks, the bodies in like intertwined.
It's kind of interesting you bring that up because Olivier Martinez isn't super sexualized in this film. Like, he takes his clothes off.
He isn't.
And he fucking rails Diane Lane a couple times. But it's like, if anyone's objectified in this movie, it's Diane Lane.
I don't think she's that objectified.
I don't know if she's that objectified, but if...
I don't think anyone's particularly objectified in this movie.
Definitely not fucking doughboy Richard Gere.
Well, obviously not. But like, I don't think any of the
It should have been Michael Douglas. It should have been Michael Douglas.
No,
it always
it should not
be
have
Michael
been.
Douglas.
No, it should not. Michael Douglas cannot play that neutered of a role.
I think he can. I think there's I think there's a specific reason why they didn't go with Michael Douglas, though. And
why?
I understand
Because
the choice.
Fatal Attraction?
No. Well, no. Well, I mean, there's a lot of cultural baggage that comes with Michael Douglas, but
Yeah.
I don't think I would buy Michael Douglas crying the way I buy Richard Gere crying.
Exactly. He's not. It's like, I hate saying like he ain't a bitch, but like he ain't a bitch. It's like Richard Gere sold me that passivity that like I don't think Michael Douglas could ever be that passive.
Because at this point, this is like, because also the thing with Michael Douglas is that I think the pivot point from him being like the erotic thriller guy into being the like character actor guy happens between The Game and Wonder Boys.
Yes.
And after that and that's like a period of like 5 years.
But even in his like low-key dramas, he's always like a more active presence. Richard Gere has to take the back seat as much as physically possible in this movie until the gears shift.
It's like I buy the sensitivity and I buy like the sadness in Richard Gere, but I don't buy like the anger
No, I bought it.
You
I
know?
bought it so
I
well for
didn't.
him. It's
I
one of
didn't.
like, it is arguably one of my favorite performances.
Richard Gere performances?
Yeah, of his. Absolutely. Diane Lane is like
Well, Diane
a
Lane
special
fucking
level of
knocked it
excellence
out of
in
the
this.
fucking park in this movie. Like, I could pinpoint the exact spot where she gets that Best Actress Academy Award nomination.
Oh my god, which one of the many long takes of her acting? It's like,
I was like, whatever, like for the movie, but after she and Olivier Martinez have sex for the first time and she's on the train back,
yes, the train.
if I would have been the one cutting this together, I would have had the sex scene, then just a long take of her reacting
Yes.
on the train ride back.
I don't disagree.
But even still, even in like its sort of intercut form,
It's so
that
powerful.
is some good ass fucking acting.
Everything she does in this movie is such. The thing is, like, Diane Lane can do so, like it's like one of those things, like, I hate saying, like, she can do every emotion, but like she carries regret so amazingly.
It's not that she can do every emotion. She can do like 3 emotions at once.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Well, it's like her face in this movie is literally a constant mix of like regret and joy, and it's like it's so good. It's so
no,
good.
it's a very good performance, and I wish the movie was up to it.
But I don't see, like, I love, even like when the film starts, obviously it's all very like, it's kind of like a slow burn. It's like it takes its sweet time. The score, I think, is gorgeous in this movie. I think it's super well executed and complimentary to like every moment of emotion. But
Jan
there's
Kazmarek with the score on this one.
so good, so fucking good. But like when the shift of like,
Oh, he won an Oscar for Finding Neverland. How about that?
yeah, that's an okay score.
Academy Award winner Jan Kazmarek, please.
This is a much better score. You should have won for this. Anyway,
I didn't see Finding Neverland. What the fuck do you think I am?
Whatever. Something that I really liked about the filmmaking was actually like the first half of the filmmaking is very calm. The second half, once things start to like slowly fall apart, not necessarily from like the murder that turns everything.
Yeah. Fucking Richard Gere murks a guy with a snow globe.
It was like, well, what I loved about that scene is like every emotional high is so subdued until that point where it's like just a burst of violence that breaks it because of its intensity. It was so jarring to me to like, oh shit.
It's
like,
pretty jarring.
I was genuinely expecting the movie to continue down this path of quiet indifference until the end and just like embracing the misery and like turmoil. And then it hits you with that. And then it goes right back to being a marital drama about like complacency.
I think this is where we depart, because
You wanted it to go thrills.
okay, this is like kind of my going to up until that point. Okay, this movie is decent, it's kind of square, but whatever. And then Gere goes to Martinez's apartment, and I'm like, this movie could go into like 7 different directions at this point. And it takes the lamest one.
I don't agree. I think it's
like,
so interesting because
I had 2 thoughts. I thought, like, is this movie gonna pull like a fucking like Teorema love triangle shit or whatever?
No.
And it's like, nope. We're just gonna keep doing the lame shit we did beforehand.
But see, I mean, again, that's where we differ. It's you think it's lame. I think it's fascinating because I find marital dramas really, really interesting.
Like I thought, like, for a split second that Olivier Martinez was going to be outed as like just this. The movie kind of tilts towards, oh, fucking Olivier Martinez has drugged Richard Gere. What the fuck happens next? And no, it's like it was a fake out. Gere fucking smashes his skull in.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like 10 minutes of him trying to hide the body. I'm like, fuck, you're not going to do anything with that at all?
But, like, I don't want it to go a ridiculous way.
It doesn't have to be super ridiculous. It just has to not be the literal thing you anticipate.
But why not?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I expect more from these kinds of movies. that there is sort of a marital conflict isn't enough to kind of sell me on it, because I think those stories are kind of lame.
Okay, that's fair. I think they're really interesting. I find it really interesting to just watch people act and fall apart slowly but surely.
Yeah, this is just another thing of like, what kind of movie did you want to see?
Yeah.
And this isn't really the movie I wanted to see, nor was it really the movie I thought I was going to get. I thought it was going to be a lot more erotic and a lot more thrilling. Not that it wasn't like erotic in parts, but it was definitely not thrilling. I mean, and it's a little dramatic, sure, but probably check out the Chevalier. That's probably a decent movie.
I've seen like bits of it. I've never seen the whole thing. I should someday. So there's like this Adrian Lyne quote that I found earlier today that I really liked in how he approaches like all of his films, because obviously, I mean, we could do a whole episode on like auteur theory on Adrian Lyne, because
Adrian Lyne definitely has some pet themes. Let's put it that way.
Yes, absolutely, and like obviously infidelity is one of those. But like what he said in an interview once was, I think it's more about being a love story, and obviously sexuality is a part of that. I'm interested in how you would never believe that two people would be so hateful to each other, but still in a fucked up way love each other. And it's like, that to me, like, speaks so much to this movie. It's these two people who, like, are absolutely hurting each other, one without necessarily knowing he's hurting the other person until he quite physically
like
hurts.
One's passive, one's active.
Yes. It's passive frustrations, or passive indiscretions versus active indiscretions, and it's like, by the end of the movie, it's like they're bound together by what they've done. They're obviously on two completely different levels of what they've done, but like, I don't know, I find that so interesting to explore that dynamic between those two people, and it doesn't have to be like loud or anything. It's just, what did we do?
It's really weird because I feel like it rings the falsest at its loudest. Like when Richard Gere has his mini speech towards the end, where it's like, I didn't want to kill him, I wanted to kill you. It was a little super false.
That's my least favorite part of the movie.
Holy
actually,
shit, fuck you, movie.
That's absolutely my least favorite part of the movie.
I really liked Eric Pursullivan in this movie. We were talking about how shitty child actors are. He was really good.
He was really good, actually. Very simple, but very good.
Yeah, I mean, you know. And the school musical being done in sign language, too, was kind of a nice touch.
Right? I will say, I mean, it's like, I really can't keep, I can keep talking about
please do. I mean, we're only at like 25 minutes. We got some time to fill.
No, I can keep talking about Diane Lane like literally forever with this movie, but like,
when we talk about the great American actresses, and Diane Lane's been doing this shit for like 40 years now.
Absolutely.
Her name doesn't come up, but it probably should.
Not as often as it should, and it's kind of criminal because, like, I mean, one thing in this movie, it's like, it's very easy for this performance, if not done right, to fall into like, oh, this woman is kind of a bitch, she's cheating on her husband, she's like neglecting her child, like, oh, what an awful person. And like, one, it's partially the script that like does a very good job at maintaining it into like a very sympathetic zone, but like, it's such a raw performance where like this could have been a super trashy movie without that kind of performance. It is,
yeah, it could have
a very authentic person. It's a very raw sexual film that like, you can tell it's her desires. It's not just like a man taking advantage of her, which arguably, yes, he kind of is.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, he sort of is.
It is her choice. Like, she is the one who is, she has agency.
Much like Icarus, she flies too close to the sun.
Absolutely.
The sun being Olivier Martinez and his terrible genes.
Oh, God.
You wanted to talk about Olivier Martinez. What about?
Oh my God, that's right. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me because I would have forgotten. So,
that's what I do.
When I initially saw and heard Olivier Martinez, I was like, oh my God, what is this? Like, he is literally, I don't understand his appeal. Why would she be into this man? And then I realized, like, he is probably what her husband might have been 11 years ago. It's like that. He's not that attractive, but he's not unattractive. he's not super interesting, but he has
Gere dresses better than Olivier Martinez in this fucking movie.
Of course he does, but that's because he's older and well dressed, and his wife helps him dress. That sweater scene was really adorable. It's like there's the bathtub scene is so good too. When
bathtub
he's trying
scene is really good.
It's like that rejection of touch from someone after you've had an indiscretion is like, that's so real. That's so oh my god. I strongly relate to women in this movie. Women, because even like the supporting characters, when
they got the friends, right?
Yeah, when she has her scene where like she's literally telling her, she's like, it's like the worst mistake I ever made in my life, like it will ruin you. And it's like I know that's like a not subtle moment, but like the fact that she continues after that, it's like girl, you had the warning signs in front of you, and it's like you still did it. And it's like, I get it, I understand.
Yeah, I think you're just more into the material than me, because I don't think this is like a bad looking movie. I just couldn't give two flying fucks about the material.
Which fair, entirely fair. I think it's like you said earlier, I don't remember if it was on audio or not, but like, this is my Beyond the Black Rainbow.
This is your Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Like, this is made for me.
This plays into too many things that you would like to be anything like sure, it can be critical about Beyond the Black Rainbow, but that won't keep me from thinking that this is an amazing film, even though most people don't think so, and your mileage may wildly vary.
Yeah.
It's very easy for people to see either Unfaithful or Beyond the Black Rainbow as kind of a pastiche, kind of a just kind of a nothing really extraordinary, but the way it moves and the way it's put together plays to so much shit that you actually like see in movies.
I also,
like,
no, go on.
No, that was, I was concluding. Like,
okay,
that's like, no. This is, to my mind, an amazing movie. For me, it's Beyond the Black Rainbow, and apparently for you, it's Unfaithful.
Well, it's part of that, like, that thing I have for like films that are primarily focused on like women who indulge in problematic things in their lives, or are trying to find themselves. Women who are trying to find themselves is like my default
all right
love of movies. And like Diane Lane, I think, is so good at that, and I think it echoes on later in her career. I mean, it's like one movie from last year that I think was like, no, I'm going to talk about it in my recommendations. I'm going to save it. I will literally, okay. I will save that purely. That's going to be my recommendation, so forget it. I'm going to stay quiet now. I think we're more or less done unless you have anything else to add.
What do I have here? In my notes. Yeah, I just want to reiterate that I kind of wish this movie was a little more askew.
I mean, I think you should watch some of Adrian Lyne's other movies.
Yeah, because like I said, I've definitely not seen any other movie. I may have seen Flashdance, but I've definitely not seen like 9.5 Weeks. And
well, it's like, watch Fatal Attraction. I think Fatal Attraction is what you wanted from this movie.
Maybe. Because it has Michael Douglas in it, right?
Yeah. It's literally, Michael Douglas, Glenn Close.
And Glenn Close.
Yeah, it's literally like the kind of like thrills you wanted.
That's probably, I was probably just expecting one thing, and I got, because, and maybe the fact that he had made a Fatal Attraction, and then kind of, this feels like a neutered version of the kind of movie I wanted to see.
Yes, because it is a neutered movie, and like, that's okay, because it's that kind of movie.
Man. Nah, it's entirely too square of a movie to be like thrilling, or like sort of it, like the drama feels really inert.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. You know? This is clearly just not a thing I'm interested in.
Yeah. Which, again, I get it. But I disagree.
This is our third consecutive New York movie.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Yeah, they live in Westchester County, New York, which is in the northern suburbs of New York. So,
and they keep going out to the city to have affairs.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, affairs do happen in the city. It's like, me. Flashback to me having lots of sex in New York.
Call back to Juan fucking in New York.
Yeah, boy.
Can you? Okay, two amazing facts about this movie that I do this kind of ties into the Diane Lane Oscar nomination.
Mm-hmm.
This movie cost $50 million to make.
This movie was $50 million?
Yeah,
How much did Richard Gere get paid?
In 2002.
How much did Richard Gere get paid?
I don't know. They left a lot of that movie was not on the screen, I feel. But you know how much this movie made?
It didn't do that well, did it?
$119 million.
Oh, God bless.
It was a giant hit.
I'm so glad.
They don't make this kind of movie anymore.
They don't. Right? Well, they don't make erotic thrillers in general anymore. Erotic thrillers or dramas anymore.
Erotic dramas, erotic thrillers, and there's
erotic
no movies
cinema
for, like,
in general doesn't get made enough.
And they're not really making these kinds of movies for, like, actresses that are, like, around 40 years old. You know?
Yeah.
Because if we run back the numbers, Diane Lane was 40 when this movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is the same thing. Like, a couple of years before this came out, Joan Allen got nominated for Best Actress for The Contender,
mm-hmm.
which is a great movie, by the way. And it's like that kind of role and those kinds of movies don't really get made. There's like no appetite for them, which is really weird.
What's like mid-budget movies in general? Just
50 is a bit higher than...
That's true.
Than mid-budget.
Yeah.
See, The Contender, I feel, was more like a mid-budget one, because that was 20 mil, but that wasn't like a runaway hit. That only made like 22 mil at the box office. It was
mm-hmm.
that didn't do super good at the box office.
Who is she up against? I'm like looking now. I wanted to check because I was so curious.
Nicole Kidman won for The Hours. And the other nominees were Salma Hayek for Frida.
That's a good fucking year. I just looked at it. Oh my god.
Julianne Moore in Far From Heaven and Renee Zellweger in Chicago.
Oh my god, that's such a good year.
I have seen one of those movies, and it was Unfaithful.
This is legitimate.
Actually, that's not true. I saw Chicago, which I don't like. That's true. I know. I like to forget that I've seen Chicago.
Oh my god,
sometimes.
Nicole Kidman in The Hours is such a good performance. Selma Hayek in Frida is excellent. Diane Lane is excellent. Julianne Moore in Far From Heaven is so good. Oh my god, everyone, like Renee Zellweger is great.
Speaking of a Cirque riff, that's Far From Heaven, right?
Yes, absolutely. That is far more Circean than.
Oh hell yeah! By like I haven't even seen the movie, and I know.
What's like okay, so you've seen Ali Fear It's the Soul, correct?
I have seen Ali Fear It's the Soul. It's a good ass movie.
Okay, so that is closer to the melodrama I'm thinking of.
But it's still kind of off kilter.
But it's somewhere in the middle.
It doesn't
like, again,
move
in my giant chart of
right.
in my giant melodrama chart,
this is a lot more stylized in terms of performance, in terms of set, in terms of like blocking.
Yes.
It's kind of out there. Whereas this kind of plays it close to the chest and is kind of square. My point stands.
Fuck you! It's not square. I hate you. Anyway,
I gotta speak my truth, my friend.
That's fine.
This podcast wouldn't work if I didn't.
That's very true. Okay, so.
Shit, you ever remember that Sandra Bullock won Best Actress for The Blind Side?
Unfortunately, every day of my life, yes.
Who else was nominated that year? Helen Mirren, Carey Mulligan, Gabori Sidibe, and Meryl Streep.
It was a year where the wrong people were all nominated. Like there were so many better performances that year.
I mean, offhand, I don't really recall, but of those four, I feel like what the fuck am I saying? I haven't seen any of these movies either.
I've seen all of them. Carey Mulligan should have won out of all of them.
And Education?
Yes, absolutely. It's not my favorite Meryl performance, but like I'm glad she got nominated for it. But anyway,
so we're nearing 40 minutes of raw audio. So I think we've talked enough about this movie. So Juan, what is your final judgment on Adrian Lyne's Unfaithful?
Fresh as fuck.
Fresh as fuck. I'm gonna have to go on. I'm not gonna say rotten as fuck because there are things like I can't in good conscience call a movie with this good a performance in it by the one by Diane Lane bad, but I did not care for it very much. So I'm gonna have to go rotten.
I think that's such bullshit.
Rotten.
That's
soft rotten.
Such bullshit.
I mean, you heard me talk. You know why I'm saying this.
I know, but I think it should be a very soft fresh. Because I think now that you know what it is, if you rewatch this movie in a couple of years, I think you would like it better.
There's too much shit about this movie it's too lame.
Whatever. You're lame.
Ugh.
I'm hurling insults at you. I don't care. It's like I didn't hurl them at you for the producers, but I will absolutely go to bat for this movie.
I mean, you do you, man. I mean, I knew this was probably going to be better received by you than it was going to be for me.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
This is not my cup of tea, not by a long shot.
So now the question is, what would you
Yes.
recommend?
What would I recommend? I haven't seen any other Adrian Lyne movies, so I'd be hard pressed to choose one of those because that would be weird.
I mean, again, watch Fatal Attraction for you. I think it'll be good.
I probably think that movie's like rad.
Yeah.
We are going to go. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for an easy one. Let's do American Gigolo.
Ooh, yes, such a good movie.
The Paul Schrader film with Richard Gere, Lauren Hutton, and Bill Duke is also in that thing, right?
I believe
Great
so,
Bill
yeah.
Duke.
Oh God, I love that movie. It's so good. The music in that movie is
now that is a movie that is like perfectly stylized. Great soundtrack by Giorgio Moroder. That is definitely not a square movie. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's
That's it's slick as shit, but that's because it was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. So
yeah, no, I genuinely love that movie. I may or may not. I know this is coming out later, but I hopefully by this point in time, I will have potentially met Paul Schrader.
Apparently his latest one is really good.
Yeah, that's what I hear. He's bringing it he brought it to the Miami Film Festival last month.
Oh, that's right. He wrote. Oh man, this dude's had a hell of a career.
He has. He's magnificent.
Man, remember the Canyons?
Unfortunately.
Ooh, it was rough going there for a while.
I mean, it's Brett fucking Easton Ellis. It's like,
yeah.
I don't care for him.
Remember the speech that James Dean gives in the therapist office, and the therapist is played by Gus Van Sant.
Fucking God, yeah.
Oh, what a bad movie that is.
Anyway, so American Gigolo.
Yeah, American Gigolo, good ass. Man, this guy was fucking. The first 4 movies he wrote were The Yakuza, Taxi Driver, Obsession, and Rolling Thunder.
I know.
That's nuts.
Dude's got
that is a
some good
wild
content.
run.
Good's got some good content.
So yeah, Paul Schrader's American Gigolo. Get on it. All of it. So what about you?
My choice, and this is going to be accompanied by a long spiel about Diane Lane as an actress. So obviously I saw Under the Tuscan Sun recently. I think it's brilliant. But last year I saw this wonderful, wonderful movie that everyone really underrated because they kept unfairly comparing it to like a film about 2 men on a road trip eating food, which is bullshit, first of all, because like The Trip, Michael Winterbottom's The Trip, is a completely different fucking movie than this movie.
That's a great movie, though.
It is a very good movie. It's just completely it's like it's wrong to compare a movie to another movie because they both have food and driving. It's like it's stupid.
Does this one have Diane Lane doing a Michael Caine impression?
Oh my God, if only. She like jokes around a lot. But anyway, this movie is called Paris Can Wait.
Paris Can Wait.
It is by Eleanor Coppola.
You are really into like the scions of the Coppola family, not necessarily the top guys.
I love Francis Ford. I don't know what you're talking about.
Francis, Sophia, Gia, Eleanor.
I don't like. Well, I like Gia's short work better than I liked her feature.
Have you seen any Christopher Coppola films?
I don't think so.
He directed a movie called Deadfall, which by all accounts is a bad movie, but has an absolutely unhinged Nicolas Cage performance in it.
Oh, I've never seen it. But I do like all of the most of the Coppolas, I think. I mean, I love a lot of Francis Ford's movies. I love almost every single Sofia Coppola movie.
Right, you weren't wild about The Beguiled, which kind of surprised me.
I think it's mediocre. It's like her most underbaked movie. It's a shame, but whatever. Roman is a pretty damn good director who's only made like 2 movies, but like a lot of shorts. And
yeah, did you see what's the weird sci-fi one?
CQ.
CQ.
So good. That's such an excellent debut. It's like so good.
And didn't he co-write some shit with Wes Anderson as well?
Yes, he did. Numerous films that I can't remember off the top of my head. One of which I think is like Darjeeling, which I think is his weakest. But so Eleanor Coppola, I think is a lot of people were like saying like, oh, this is just like a movie of like her taking like her privileged self through like the landscapes of France, and it's like First of all, this movie is incredibly like. First of all, she made Hearts of Darkness, which is like hella good documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Second of all,
oh, that was hers.
What?
I didn't know that she had directed Hearts of Darkness.
Yeah, she was the one who directed the A Filmmaker's Apocalypse.
Huh.
Yes, she's good at what she like co-directed it. It's like she did all of the documentary footage for it.
Yeah, co-directed with George Hickenlooper and Fax Barr.
This movie is like essentially just a woman who's married to like a successful movie producer, and she takes a car trip with one of his associates all throughout the south of France, all the way to Paris. And it's just like them driving, talking, stopping to eat food and relax, and like this slow culmination of like a potential affair. It's the most casual movie, but it is so influenced by her other works. It's like I can see Unfaithful in there. I can see Under the Tuscan Sun. She like there's a lot of Under the Tuscan Sun and Paris Can Wait, actually. It's like really frustrating. But like I just find Diane Lane such a compelling figure to watch on screen, no matter what she's doing. Like literally the whole thing is like her just being a bit of a photographer, Eleanor Coppola sort of like occasionally winking at people with like, she put on she has Diane Lane literally like put on Phoenix in the car.
Oh God, Jesus fucking
and
Christ.
Be like, my daughter showed me these people, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was just like,
no,
it was really cute. It's like, it was such a lovely way to like incorporate your daughter's partner into a movie. And I don't know, like it's a movie that like effortlessly manages to do everything it wants to do. It doesn't have any ambitions in being like grand. It's just kind of like this indulgence in French living, and also like there's a couple of really emotional moments that punctuate the film that arguably, like, it's a film that could be disposable otherwise, but like those moments and how Diane Lane sells them are like, oh, they're so good. I really love the movie. It's like there's a line in it that's just like, Anne, you're human and you've been to the depths of what that means. And like, I don't know, like I really loved Paris Can Wait. I think it was one of like the underrated films of last year that everyone kind of just dismissed because it was like a woman making a movie about a woman being a woman and just like existing. And I think that's my genre. It's like
all right. Okay.
So yeah, I apologize for like rambling about like Paris Can Wait that much.
It's fine.
Love it. I'm a sucker for rom-com dram things.
Rom-com dram.
Yeah. And I hope Eleanor Coppola keeps making more movies. And I hope Diane Lane just like cast Diane Lane in everything, man. She needs to be around more. She should not just be playing Martha fucking Kent.
Right, that's right. Fuck.
Like, how is that what everyone knows her for nowadays? It's miserable to me.
All right, so this is our last recording sesh for the day. But we still have to pick a movie for the next episode.
Oh, you do, yes.
Now it's my pick. And I wanted to take something that when I first saw this movie, I don't think I was properly equipped for it. Both in terms of like what to expect, just like my overall cinephilia, and it's something that's kind of like been biting at the back of my mind to go revisit because I think I might like it better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever had this experience, Juan, where it's like you go back and revisit something that you think you may not have gotten the first time?
Yes.
Because you were like, I don't know, too young, or you didn't know what to expect. And, like, the movie was marketed one way and you got something else.
I have done that very often.
So we're going to do it again for this podcast because on the next episode of Stuck in the Middle with You, we will be watching Observe and Report, a 2009 film by Jody Hill.
That's the one you don't think you got?
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, sure.
I think I need to see it again.
I guess. I mean, we have to do it, so...
I don't think I got a handle on how dark it was the first go-around.
I don't think I ever ended up watching it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
Juan and I run a website. It's called Dim the House Lights. You can find it at dimthehouselights.com. There you can find all manner of film-related writing by me and by him and by the rest of our crack team of scribes, Michelle Arf, Chris Mello, and Ross Burks. You can find Juan's work at the Miami New Times, both in print and online, mostly online. And you can find my stuff collected at my portfolio blog, MontrealSchlockCity.com. That's Montreal, SCHLOCK City.com. We're both on Twitter and Letterboxd. I'm at both places at Derek_G, and Juan is at both places at Whoa It's Juanito. That's WOAH It's Juanito all together.
Hi, I'm Juan, and I also run a film series in Miami called Flaming Classics, and we pair queer films or films that can be read as queer or feminine with drag performances afterwards, and it takes place every second and fourth Sunday of the month in the Cosford Cinema at University of Miami at 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's everything, I think.
Yeah, boy. Let's
all right, so
kill it.
So we're done for the day.
We
have
really
recorded 4 episodes, and well, yeah, that's it. See you in 2 weeks, everybody.
Peace out.